Hey, welcome back to the Elevated Experience YouTube channel. I'm here with Carmen, and she's the owner-operator of Elevated Experience Camping. And today we're going to be talking about the pop-up events that they are going to be highlighting this camping season in 2026. So Carmen, let's get started. What are some of the pop-up events that you've got planned for this year?
Yeah, so one of the things we decided this year is that because, part of our vision and mission is that when people come down to Willey West with Elevated Experience Camping, that they're getting to have an experience or memories or build memories, and that they're leaving, and when they talk to their friends and families or coworkers, they're like, hey, this is what happened on my camping trip this weekend or this week that I've just never experienced before. And so one of those things is we wanted to see how we could do that a little differently in the campground. So we are going to be providing pop-up events that will kind of exactly how they sound. There are pop-up events. So again, depending on weather, how many campers are in the campground, we're going to offer free or low-cost events that will be above and beyond the stuff that we already and the amenities we already offer. So for example, because the beauty we have this year actually is customers that are in the campground, we can text them or email them immediately. Excuse me. So we can let them know an hour ahead of time that, hey, at 2:00 today, there's going to be a pop-up event. So an example of a pop-up event we could do, we can be doing almost like a community block party where we can do a pop-up event where we're going to have supper together. Mm-hmm. We're going to have karaoke going. We might put up the bouncy castle. That's an example of one pop-up event. We're going to do stuff like poker rallies within the campground.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, something that we can put together. And so again, you would get a message saying, hey, you know what? From 2 to 5, you can participate in a poker rally within the campground. And sign up here. This is your starting points, all very simple like that. Our plan is to have a lot, kind of almost like a paint night, more of a do-it-yourself. There would always be a facilitator there. But again, that opportunity to get together with other campers, have some music going, enjoy some painting. So that's another pop-up event we're going to be doing. Casinos.
Okay, casino.
A casino night. That our very first one we're planning is actually for Father's Day.
Okay.
So although we call it under the umbrella of a pop-up event, we have a specific date for that one. But to put together a casino night or a casino afternoon where people can kind of come play with phony money and stuff like that, that's another pop-up event we have going on. Another one we're anticipating and kind of excited about is graffiti walls as well. So we are going to create areas in the campground where we're going to have basically places where people can display their graffiti or art, but it'll be kind of like you participate in a workshop so that it's done in a way that meets the our obligation to Alberta Parks and Brazeau County, so that we're making sure that we're not doing any damage to the park. Mm-hmm. But again, another pop-up event that people can do. We have people that love their fur babies, as I do. Everybody knows the security team. And so we're going to be doing, again, pop-up events where you can learn how to do no-bake treats camping for your fur baby. So these are kind of some examples of different events that we're going to be offering this year. Just, again, they're not regularly scheduled because as the name suggests, they're pop-up. They're things that we can offer to our campers that is an additional thing when, like I said, weather permits or there's something just, we have good staffing, all those kind of things. In addition, as I do call them pop-up events, though, if you're coming to Willey West and you have a special occasion, like you guys are coming for kind of a family event or, a wedding or a bachelor party, feel free to give us a call ahead of time and we can discuss these to offer it exclusively to your group as well. So they're not something that is just a pop-up event. We do have them available for people to rent or use at their own personal event that they're having with a party that they have coming down to Willey West as well.
Okay, so how would they find out about that?
So
where would they go to get that information?
Yeah, so pop-up events, people will find out about it 2 ways. Every Tuesday, we send out an email to all the customers that are within the next week. And we give them kind of the highlight of the week of things they should know, kind of weather-wise, things going around the community. And that's when we would kind of say, hey, weather permitting, you can expect a pop-up event on, these 2 days in the campground or stuff like that. And then the day of the pop-up event, we would also, like I said, our emailing system now through CampSpot allows that anybody that has checked in to the campground, we can actually send them a text message right to their phone that says, hey, yes, today's pop-up event is a go. It starts here. Here's where you start at. Here's the times. This is what's being offered, all that kind of stuff.
And then if it's outside of the pop-up event, but people still want to take advantage of these opportunities, how do they find out about that?
Yeah. So very simply, they can just email us at info@eecwilleywest.com, or they can call the office directly at 780-515-1139. We are going to, as we kind of get it more solid of what we're going to do, we will start advertising them on the website too. But we just want to make sure we're actually headed down to the campground next week to start getting ready, because weather has allowed us to get down there a little earlier. So we just want to make sure we have enough things sorted out before we want to go into full advertisement on the website. Because again, we don't want to advertise anything that, I'm saying at this moment that we can't 100% put to fruition once we get down there. But those really commonly, again, and through our social media. So as we're developing this, we will have videos or reels showing us developing these things. Because sometimes it's pretty funny to watch us try and put this stuff together. So again, following us on social media, you'll have a good idea of kind of what's coming in the next coming weeks and for the season of 2026.
Awesome. All right. So at Elevated Experience Camping in Drayton Valley at the Willey West Campground, you can find all of these activities. And Carmen and her team are always coming up with new and fantastic ideas to make camping more interesting. If you like just straight up solid outdoors, you can do that as well. But if you're looking for something a little bit different, more entertainment, more ideas, and just getting out and meeting more people and interacting with others, these pop-up events are a great way to do that. So thank you so much, Carmen.
Thank you.
See you on the next video.